I was standing in the kitchen, phone vibrating against the counter like it was nervous for me. The kettle screamed. I didn't turn it off. I was already boiling. No vacation this year, they'd said. Too costly. I'd nodded, smiled, agreed. I always did. Then the notification landed. $12, 700. Yacht charter. 13 guests. The date overlapped the week I'd led my leave. I didn't yell. I didn't call. I didn't break anything. I hit dispute all. It froze the travel wallet. I closed the shared account. And I got ready to speak. We weren't always like this. There was a time when trust wasn't a currency. It was oxygen. We met young, hungry, convinced love was enough to finance a future. I paid for dinners because I earned more. I paid for trips because I planned better. I paid attention because I cared. He called it teamwork. I called it love. The cracks didn't announce themselves. They whispered. A changed password. A new work trip cadence. Laughter on the phone that died the second I entered the room. The way he turned his screen down like I was ashamed of me. I noticed. I catalogued. I stayed calm. The evidence didn't explode into my life. It assembled itself. A forwarded invoice that wasn't meant for me, a Marina Laguna tote bag, a group chat name that said crew, and the silence when I asked who that was. Still, I didn't react. Reaction is what they expect. It gives them room to lie. I wanted a corner, so I waited. I pulled statements at night. I matched dates to excuses. I learned which friend was suddenly flush and which cousin stopped answering my calls. 13 guests, all familiar names, none innocent. The shift happened quietly. The ache hardened into something useful. Precision. I wasn't angry anymore. I was exact. I didn't cancel the yacht. Not immediately. That would have been noisy. I disputed the charge first. Temporary credit pending investigation. Then I froze the travel wallet so new charges would bounce like a bad check. I closed the account with my signature only. I filled a fraud affidavit, clean and factual. No tears, no drama. I called my lawyer before breakfast. I called the bank before lunch. I called his boss before dinner. I didn't accuse. I confirmed. I didn't threaten. I documented. The plan was simple. Let the trip happen in their heads. Let the fantasy breathe, then starve it of oxygen. The morning they were supposetto bored, I returned to the kitchen. Same counter, same kettle. This time it was quiet. I set the phone down and waited for the calls. They came in waves. First confusion, then panic, then fury. Charges declined at the dock. IDs flagged. The charter company polite but immovable. No funds, no authorization, no exceptions. I answered on the third ring. I don't understand, he said. What did you do? I looked out the window. The street was empty. Peaceful. I agreed there'd be no vacation, I said. I just made it official. He tried to talk fast. That's always a tell. I let him finish. Silence does more damage than shouting. It was a mistake, he said. You overreacting. I finally spoke the words I'd practiced. 13 guests, I said. Nani off them me. He stopped breathing for a second. I heard it. I disputed the charge, I continued. Froze the wallet, closed the account, filed fraud. HR has your expense reports. The bank has your signatures. The charter company has your names. He tried to pivot. Apologies, promises. He offered me a seat on the boat that no longer existed. No, I said. You already chose who takes my place. There was a long pause. Then the truth slipped out, tired of holding itself up. He admitted enough to end us. He didn't need to say more. When I hung up, I felt light, not victorious, clean. The fallout was surgical. Friends stopped texting when the receipt circulated. The boss stopped calling when the audit began. The yacht company refunded the deposit and blacklisted the group. The investigation closed in my favor. We met one last time. Public place, neutral ground. He looked smaller, not broken, reduced. I never thought you'd do this, he said. I smiled just a little. You never thought it'd see. I corrected. I signed the papers. I kept the house. I kept my name. I kept me silence. Now when I think of that charge, I don't feel anger. I feel gratitude. Betrayal is expensive, but clarity is priceless. They took a vacation without me. I took my life back. And this year, I'm going somewhere beautiful, alone, unbothered, and paid for in full.